Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I understand that the title of this video does sound harsh, but please hear me out. So for the last 2 years I have noticed this trend on TikTok of darker skinned, 4C hair having, like myself, black women, complaining about the fact that people are going out of their way to mistreat them because they are not the most conventionally attractive. They also complain about the fact that black men do not want to date them. And first of all, I want to say that I believe those women. I have personally witnessed how one of my friends was mistreated by somebody because he didn't find her to be the most conventionally attractive. So I do believe that those type of things do happen. I personally know for a fact that colorism is real. I have experiences. Featureism is real and texturism is real. However, every single time that I watch one of those TikToks, I can't help but wonder, now what? Now I understand that does not sound like the most, sympathetic answer, which is kind of weird because anybody who know me in real life will tell you that empathy is my superpower, but I can't help but think this is not going to help you like in real life. Even if you do get the views and the validation and the comments, like in your day-to-day life, not much is going to change. Like if your presentation doesn't change, which I want to say here, in an ideal society we shouldn't have to do this, right, you guys? Like we shouldn't have to make sure that we have perfume on, chapstick on, and whatever else in order to be treated with the basic human decency and respect. But unfortunately, you guys, we do not live in an ideal society, right? I mean, you and I, we are society. So ask yourself, are you perfect? And be honest, have you never ever made a mistake, right? So will the other 7-8 billion of humans with whom you share the planet. So the world isn't ideal, you guys, right? And we cannot play fair in an unfair world. Unfortunately, taller men who are 6'2", 6'4" are more likely to find girlfriends. Wealthier men who make 200K and more are more likely to find wives, right? If your parents had wealth and they could get you tutors from a younger age, you are more likely to attend a better college, right? These are factual facts. They are unfortunate facts, but unfortunately they are still reality, you guys. We need to deal with reality as is, right? I fundamentally believe that there are two types of people in the world. You have the victims, the people who feel as if life is happening to them, and then you have the doers, right? The people who understand that they can't control other people, but they can control themselves. And that's what I'm asking you guys, those of you who are bordered by pretty privilege and who complain about it, to tap into, right, your internal logos of control, right? Is every woman capable of being a 10? Of course not. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, right? But depending on your starting point, and yes, you guys, I do understand that this is problematic lingo, but out of a lack of a better word to explain myself, I'm still gonna use that, right? You can be a 7. I wholeheartedly believe that there is no such thing as an ugly woman, only a lazy one, right? We got this, right? We know what markers of beauties are. We love to pretend we don't, but we do. We know it's clear skin. So if you have acne, try on working on it. We know that it is straight teeth. So if your teeth are not, the straightest, the widest, you could get Invisalign or just normal regular braces. Again, you guys, we should not have to do this, but unfortunately it is what it is, okay, right? Try to make sure that you find a flattering hairstyle for your hair, to make sure that you have some perfume on before leaving your house. Make sure that you have some chapstick on before leaving your house, right? Because you guys, like, the way you look before you leave your house does tell a story to the world. It tells the story of how much you care about you, right? There is a reason they say dress for the life you want, or dress for the way you want to be addressed, because unfortunately, store clerks and waitresses and waiters and just people outside out there are going to address you in the way that you're dressed. I'm gonna say this for the very last time, it shouldn't be this way, but it is this way. So instead of us complaining about how it is, which is human, like basic human nature, right? Humans are more likely, for example, talking about fat phobia, to consider skinny people, fit people as healthy, and then wanting to mate with them and wanting to reproduce with them because they believe that the child is going to come to the world healthy. So fighting something like fat phobia is going to be extremely difficult, you guys, because it boils down to fighting human nature. Now I believe the fight liberates. I'm grateful for the women who fought for my right to drive, for my right to vote. But, you know, I don't think that protesting on IG, you know, is going to do much when it comes to fighting human behavior. And also fighting something like pretty privilege is extremely challenging, because pretty privilege is so pernicious that is extremely hard to fight, right? For example, how do you tell if a guy didn't want to date you because he's fatphobic or because he didn't like your personality, right? How do you tell if HR didn't, you know, employ person A versus person B if they have the exact same, you know, or very similar degrees, work experience, etc., because the one person is more attractive than the other, right? These are very subjective things and very, very hard to judge upon and rule upon. And because of this, I personally do not believe that, at least not anytime soon, you know, not in our lifetimes, or even, you know, in my daughter's lifetime. Perhaps if my daughter decides to have some children, perhaps in their lifetime they're going to be, you know, some law against discrimination based on, you know, physical appearance. But until then, we have to deal with the world as is. And that is why, you know, at least that is the advice that I wish someone gave me when I was 19, hell, when I was 17, right? That's the advice that I will give my daughter, you know, as she grow, because I live in the real world, you guys. This is not some kumbaya, some ideal society. Again, I wish it was, but it just isn't. So let's just deal with reality as is and not in as we wish it was, because again, that's just not gonna happen. Unfortunate, yes, but still, it is what it is. So I encourage women, for example, if they feel like black men do not want to date them, then open your options to other races of men, you know, open your options to Latinos and Caucasian men and Asian men, and my God, the possibilities are endless. Go where you're wanted, where you're celebrated. You don't have to beg for scraps, you guys. Like, seriously, there are solutions out there. Let's not focus on the problems. Negative people do that, you know. We can focus on the solutions, ladies. So let's be about that. Let's be about the solutions, not this defeatist, whiny attitude where we're complaining all day about what's not working for us. Like, because that's just leads, it doesn't amount to much at the end of the day, you know. Even as I was watching these TikToks, like some of these girls, and these are very young girls, you know, they're very young women. They remind me of my younger self a lot, to be honest. You know, they filmed these videos in their rooms and stuff, and you know, they didn't even care to like clean around the room. Like, I mean, this video could go viral. Millions of people could see this video. If your aim is to, you know, I believe that most people who create content, not all people, but most of them do entertain the thought, the idea that, you know, someday perhaps their channel could be bigger, perhaps, you know, some brands would want to work with them. Like, if you have that in the back of your mind, why wouldn't you care even to clean up around your room a little bit before filming a TikTok that perhaps millions of people could see? Like, why is that what you want to put on the internet? Like, is that the way that you want to present yourself to the world? Do you genuinely feel like you're putting your best foot forward? Because you're not. And what I'm saying again here is that we can do better. We can control little things, perhaps not the big things, but little things we can control. And I just wanted to encourage you guys to do that, because that is within our internal logos of control. You know, you can get your nails done, and if you don't want to get them professionally done like I do, you can paint them yourself. You know, you can get your eyebrows, like, you know, threaded if you don't want to get them microbladed. You know, you can, and this doesn't have to cost money, you guys. Like, today with the internet, there are so many free tutorials about how to do this and that and the third for very little money, you know. I even saw a tutorial the other day, you guys. Like, I was flabbergasted about how to fix your teeth, like how to straighten your teeth without even, you know, now I'm not sure that if this should be done, you know, but without a doctor, like at home. Again, I think perhaps this is not, you know, the best thing to do, but I just wanted to put that example out there to prove that there's everything on Kelly Rowland's internet, literally everything. You can learn how to do your own hair. You can Google like what is the most flattering hairstyle for your face shape. You can, you know, the possibilities are endless. Genuinely, ladies, there are free workouts from, you know, Chloe Tang and so many other content creators, whether it's IG or TikTok. There are free workouts everywhere. You don't have to join the gym. Like, you can work out from the park or from the comfort of your own home. There is so much we can do. Drink water, 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 water. Okay, let's hydrate from the inside, ladies. That is just as important than, you know, putting in all the creams and all the moisturizer. Make sure you drink a gallon a day. Okay, if you're not peeing every 40 minutes, okay, you need to increase your water. Ladies, we got this. We can do it. Okay, there is more you can do than just complain about it, because at the end of the day, that is not going to amount to much, but you can control the way that you look a little bit, right? I mean, I don't want to talk about plastic surgery because I don't feel like, you know, most women are willing to go there. But if that is something that, you know, you would consider or you want to do, you can go for that as well, right? Again, plastic surgery is elective surgery. If you're going to go that road, make sure that, you know, you choose a plastic surgeon that has been certified by the board. So important. Do your research. This is not a joke, you know. Do not try to cut corners. Do not try to save money by traveling abroad. Even if you do that, make sure that the doctor for whom you go abroad is certified by the board. Again, very serious. You know, your life could be on the line here, ladies. So this is a very, very serious matter. But again, my point here is that there is a whole lot we can do. You know, like wearing cute clothes, right? You know, the outfit that you wear makes such a difference, right? Appearing confident, you guys, like even posture, something like straight posture makes such a difference. You know, so many women, you know, my old self included, have terrible posture. You know, as you're walking out there, make sure that you're showing up in the world, you know, in a way that says, you know, you can't mess with me, you don't get to mess with me, I'm unmessable with. You know, stand straight. Do not go out there, you know, in restaurants and in shops with your head down, like looking like you don't deserve to be there. No, okay, you are a paying customer. Stand up straight and walk. You have the right to be anywhere it is you want to be. Okay, so walk around like you own the freaking place. Okay, like such small things like this, you guys, can make such a tremendous difference. So let's pay attention even to the smallest details. You know, my point is, we got this. We can complain about pretty privilege all day, or, you know, we can actually do something about it and actually, you know, better our realities. My life has improved tremendously, and I know that y'all's can too. So I wanted to share this with you. And yeah, so if you made it to the end of this video, I'm grateful and appreciative of you. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up in the comment section down below. Let me know, you know, what do you think? Do you think that, you know, we should improve where we can, or do you think that it is the world that has to change? And, you know, if that's what you think, how do we get the world to change? And do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, you guys, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye guys. Mwah.